College Lions are 0-2. They're from Franklin Springs, Georgia. They will serve as the home team in this contest. And the Valdosta State University Blazers come into play today 1-1, and they will serve as the visiting team.
All right, Connor. I'm going to give the folks at home a couple of people to kind of look forward to watching in this game. And for Emmanuel College, that is, I'm looking through the lineup now, trying to remember from yesterday. Mia McKenzie, she played well, outside hitter, sophomore out of Flowery Branch. Be on the lookout for her for Emmanuel, as well as Sarah Neal. Sarah Neal led yesterday in kills for Emmanuel and on to Valdosta. Tristan Sells is a powerful outside hitter. She's 5'10", she's a senior out of Littleton, Colorado. And as well as Sarah Dandridge, looking for her. Yesterday she had a record 37 assists in her game, and we'll be looking for Sarah Dandridge today as well. She's a 5'11" junior out of Orange Park, Florida. And we are getting the lineups currently, and Connor will get those to you in about 30 seconds, right before the match begins. But again, this is Valdosta State against Emmanuel. Time to kick it off here in Centennial. It's a nice weekend. First day of college football for a lot of college football fans. Hope y'all are enjoying those games. Texas right now is losing to Maryland. And Connor, I think he is ready for the starting lineup. So here, let's get your starting lineups.
Thank you, Riley. First, a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Valdosta State University Blazers. They are coached by Mike Swan, 4th season at the helm, assisted by Kajetan Buraki. Valdosta's lineup: number 2, Chesla Chavez. Number 7, Sarah Dondridge. Number 8, Kayla Wandira. Number 9, Katie McInnes. Number 16, Lindsay Robinson. And number 24, Cole Chipolano. And now let's meet the Emerald College Lions starting lineup. They are coached by Ingra Ashford, 3rd season at the helm, assisted by Erica Burnham. Number 9, Julie DeBlanc. Number 13, Jessica Gray. Number 14, Maya McKenzie. Number 8, Neal. Number 21, Aisha Avery. Number 23, Jenna Woodruff. And that is the starting lineup for the Emerald College Lions here in Game 7 of the Bobcat Classic.
Yeah, both teams come in looking for a win today. Valdosta State 1-1 as they dropped a game yesterday. And Emmanuel College 0-2. Emmanuel has yet to win a set, and they are looking for their first set win. Remember, we had this conversation yesterday, Connor, and we thought they might get one, but it just turned out it wasn't their day yesterday. So hopefully coming in, turning things around, good spirits all around, and both these teams in white are ready to kick things off.
And yeah, just as you said, both teams are in white uniforms with red numbers and black trim. Both of them exactly the same. It's going to be interesting to keep track of who is who because they look exactly the same.
It will be. Although there is a difference. Emmanuel's libero is wearing a red jersey, and Valdosta State's wearing a black jersey. That is number 12, Sydney Chick, for Valdosta State in the libero uniform. And that is number, I think that is
21.
21. That is number 21, Aisha Avery. And she will be wearing the red libero uniform for Emmanuel.
The Lions will occupy the left side of the court for set number 1. The Blazers will occupy the right side of the court here to start game number 7 of the Bobcat Classic. had some exciting games earlier today, Riley.
Yeah.
And we're on game 3 of today.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we've said game 7 of the overall, and should be a good one.
It should be. The refs are taking their spots. And we have members of the cross-country team running the balls here today. We had a couple of members of the soccer team earlier, and it looks like they have traded sports here. Everyone's coming out to support the Bobcats there, though. Last night, big win for the Bobcats. Won in 4 sets. In the last game, had a big student turnout. And here we go. Dandridge. Shiboyu. Shiboyu gets the first point of the game.
Drops on the right side to give Valdosta an early 1-0 lead here in set number 1. Valdosta will serve it up with number 24, Cole Cipriano, Jr. from St. Bjork.
And that one just squeaked in, I think. It hit the very corner. Back left side, nice serve there from Shubiu. Shubiu was a presence at the net yesterday with about 11 kills. A big hit there from number 18, Sarah Neal. Sarah Neal led the Lions yesterday in kills, and she's starting her day off like she ended it yesterday.
Number 13, Jessica Gray with the serve, sophomore from Ball Ground, Georgia.
And Emmanuel starting off strong on the attack as Gray goes back to serve again.
And just like that, it's tied 2-2 here early in the first set.
Serve is over and good. Dandridge. Nice dig there from Avery. Woodruff now. And that'll count as a kill for Woodruff. That is number 23, Jenna Woodruff. She's a freshman out of Sevierville, Tennessee.
Dropped right in the middle of the court, right by the net.
Dandridge now. Dandridge getting the assist. That was number 16, Lindsey Robinson, as she goes back to serve as well.
Lindsey Robinson is a junior from Dover, Florida.
And she'll get a service ace there, Connor.
And right there will give the Blazers a 4-3 lead. And Robinson will set it up again.
Towards the back of the court. And Sarah Neal stopped at the net there. Nice net presence from number 8, Kayla Wadera, and number 9, Katie McInnes for the Blazers.
Up 5-3.
And that was a nice power shot there from the libero, Avery.
Diving try, but just couldn't get the ball up. And there'll be point Lions, 5-4, Blazers have the lead. Aisha Avery with the serve from the Lions.
Nice dig there from Chick. As Sells tries to push it over with her left hand, but she's stopped by the net. Tying it up 5-5 here in Centennial.
Close match here to start the contest. Avery will serve it back into play.
It's deep, but it's playable. Dandridge now. Sells stuffed at the net, kept alive though. As McLean, little drop shot over into the middle. No one was there. McLean gets the kill.
Emmanuel goes up 6-5 on the kill. They'll put the ball back into play.
Dandridge now. McInnes with a cross net shot, and it lands. We didn't hear much from McInnes yesterday. She was a solid player. Not much action on the net Great defender, though. Put up some good block numbers yesterday.
That ball went right over the net and in for the score. Valdosta, number 4, Tammy Reyes Perez with the serve. And just like that, it's now 7-6 Lions. Lions, number 18, Sarah Neal serves. Sophomore from Sarasota, Florida.
Nice dig from Chick, and it's sent back over. McLean. And Chick was right there, nose on the line, making sure that ball went out. And it's a close one today. Valdosta not looking as strong as they were yesterday, and Emmanuel looking like a much better team.
Emmanuel, like you said earlier, looking for that first set win of the season.
McLean, little power shot over there to Gray. Dandridge now, and that is Wadero with a kill. Nice fading to her right, nails it back left corner. And Valdosta State takes the lead 8-7 as Chavers continues to serve. Gray is getting close over here. And Neal's shot goes into the net.
And with that, Valdosta will take a 9-7 lead as the Lions cannot get the ball over the net. Blazers will throw it back into play.
Low serve, handled well, back over the net though. Dandridge. Shubiu's shot blocked at the net. Nice network there from Woodruff and DeBlanc on the Lions team. And in comes the sub for the serve. Who is this, Connor?
This is number 22, Gabby Gassetti, sophomore from Cleveland, Tennessee.
Gassetti saw a little bit of action yesterday. She mainly served, like she will now. Gassetti now. McLean over to Gray. Gray with a shot. McLean, DeBlanc with a nice power shot. Hits the back left corner. And that'll do it to tie it up here. 9-9.
Nice right to left movement on that hit to tie up the game. Gassetti will throw it back into play.
Shavers, little miss hit there. Over to Shibuya. Shibuya again. Blocked. Chick. Third time's the charm. Gassetti was there. Gray. Nice diving dig there by Shavers, and it is saved. Jessica Gray on the kill, and she gets it. Jessica Gray with a nice left-handed power shot.
Landed far back court in the center to give them the 10-9 advantage here in the first set.
Dandridge. Wadera's shot is blocked. Shibuya hits it over. McLean to Blanc, fading left. That ball didn't get over the net. That would be Valdosta's point.
Nice try there from Emmanuel, but the ball went right into the net to the ground. 10-10 the score in the first.
McLean to Blanc. Dandridge. There's Robinson trying to squeak it over. Jessica Gray trying to get all the way in the back, but a little too much mustard on that one.
Valdosta will serve it. Gabby Gassetti with the serve. Up 11-10.
Gassetti. Oh, there's almost a collision there. That was McLean and Gray both diving for the ball.
And that brings him up 12-10 as Gassetti excuse me, number 12 will serve it in. Sydney Chick.
Gray's attack was stopped at the net. That was Dandridge and Robinson there. Great net presence by both of them. Two of the taller players on the Blazers side. There's Chick. Woodruff now. Avery over to Gray. Gray looking to attack and completes it.
Nice left to right movement there over the net to give Emmanuel a point.
Yeah.
4 within 2.
Nice court awareness there by Aisha Avery. The libero knew exactly where Gray was behind her.
Number 9, Julie DeBlanc puts it in play.
Dandridge. Shubiu, nice attack. As McLean tries to sneak it over. Kept alive by DeBlanc, but back over the net. That is Robinson, and her shot is long.
Too far in the right corner. And now Emmanuel pulled within 1. 13-12 Blazers. DeBlanc Jr. from Denmark puts it in play.
That ball will just catch the back line, and tying it up here in the Thunderdome. We'll take a timeout, folks. We'll be back in about 1 minute as the teams talk it over. Stay with us.
Change is constant. Technologies, careers, society. Georgia College is not about landing your first job. It's about preparing for success in a changing world. From the moment you step on campus, you have an immediate sense of belonging. At Georgia College, learning takes place all around us. Our students are critical thinkers, ready to graduate into a complex world. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university.
Hey, Banks.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Riley Williams alongside Connor King. And the score is 13-all here in the first set. Valdosta State against Emmanuel. And we have DeBlanc back to serve for Emmanuel as we get things back going after this timeout.
Really close game here early, 13-all.
Nice little no-look finesse shot there by Dandridge as she goes back to serve as well. Those always interest me, Connor. Those kind of, oh, I'm going to set it up, but I'm going to hit it right over the net to where you aren't. And it usually works. But that serve didn't serve right into the net. 14-all now.
Yeah, went right into the net, no control there. And just like that, the Lions will put the ball in play. Here from number 2, Ashley McLean, freshman from Wakenville, Georgia.
And that is McLean there with a miss hit. Woodruff was ready for it, but McLean tipped.
Now 7 for Valdosta, number 24, Cole Tabulu, Jr. from St. Bjork.
As Gray. Now McLean. Nice shot there by McKenzie, but it was blocked. And Emmanuel gets that point.
Nice movement to the right there of the court. As Emmanuel reclaims the serve, 15-all.
We got Dandridge back sets to Wadera. Wadera was there.
Miss hit on Valdosta's side.
Yeah, McLean was ready. McLean, that was again there, that little shot where it looks like it's going to set, but I'm actually going over the net.
Definitely. Jessica Gray puts the ball back in play.
A little too far. A little too far.
Too far on the right. 16-5 Emmanuel.
Robinson serve. Neal gets the kill. Her facial expressions didn't look like she thought that was even had a chance, but it dropped in for an Emmanuel point.
17-16. Lions take the lead. And number 21, Aisha Avery, serves it in.
Dandridge now. Woodera. Nice dig from Sells. Dandridge again. McInnes. Avery. Now Woodruff. We've got a rally, folks. Stick around. Oh, placement, placement, placement. That's all volleyball is. Nice shot there from Sarah Dandridge.
Right on the back left corner to make it a 17-17 tie.
This Emmanuel team's looking a lot better than they did yesterday, Connor.
Oh yeah, after losing 6 straight sets, 2 games, and they didn't feel too happy at the end of yesterday, but they're coming strong here. Coming out strong here against the Blazers.
DeBlanc over to Woodruff. Woodruff is stuffed at the net by Dandridge and Woodera as they high five. Taking the lead 18-17. Folks, we'll go into a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute after the teams talk it over.
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
Welcome back, folks. We got a nice little playlist here. The music selection is fantastic in the Thunderdome today. Got a little bulletproof going on here.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Tammy Reyes-Perez now back to serve for the Blazers.
18-17, Valdosta found themselves up 1 here in the first set.
Avery. McLean now. What a powerful shot there by DeBlanc as she goes cross court for the kill.
Right to left, right over the net, and just like that, 18 all, as number 18 will serve. That's Sarah Neal.
Neal's serve is good, almost a service ace. McLean back to the block, she'll try it again. Reyes-Perez now. McLean. For the Lions, no good. Reyes-Perez working that back line. Dandridge, little tip over. Avery was ready. McLean tried it too. We got to rally, folks. Buckle up, this is a good one. Sells, still in the air somehow. Woodruff now. Dandridge over to Sells. Still in the air. Woodruff again. And finally, the Lions take that one. Wow, after about a back and forth about 9 times, finally a point comes out of that.
Daria Powell tried reaching out there for the Blazers, but couldn't get a hand on it. 19-18 Emmanuel.
Woodruff tips it over. No one was there. And that'll be a point for Emmanuel as they go up 20-18. And a timeout is called by Valdosta, excuse me.
And they find themselves down 2. And Emmanuel coming out strong after not winning a set yesterday, like you said, Riley.
Oh yeah.
They're pushing hard and they're looking to win a set here.
Yeah, hopefully take this first one and give Valdosta a run for their money. Valdosta, a good ball club. And We'll take a 30-second break and get back to you as soon as the timeout's over.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, man, T, move down.
It's a tearjerker!
All right, folks, welcome back here to the Thunderdome as Sarah Neal punched over by Wadera. McLean back sets to DeBlanc. DeBlanc finds the open space in the middle of the floor. DeBlanc having a good first set here for the Lions.
And just like that, Lions run themselves up 21-18, looking for that first set win. 4 points away. Ball drops on the Valdosta side. Emmanuel point. Valdosta comes the ball over. And now it's 22-18. 4 points up. Ball is in play.
Sells finds the middle. Kept alive by the Blazers. Sells again. Blocked by the net. That'll be a point for Emmanuel.
Valdosta died for that, couldn't get it over. And now number 18, Sarah Neal, puts it back into play for Emmanuel, up 23-18.
What a rocket of a shot there by Wadera. Finally trying to get some momentum back on the Blazers side. And in comes Chavers to serve.
That ball stayed on the right side of the court, and they were to keep it in bounds to the point. Valdosta puts it in play.
Avery, McLean, DeBlanc. See if she can do it again, and she does.
Slams right there in the middle of the court, 24-19. Lions looking for one more to get that first set win of the year.
It's close. They can taste it. In comes Gassetti now to serve.
Lions put in play. And that just hit the net. Couldn't get over the net there. Blazers with the free point, 24-20. Lions on top. And number 12, Sydney Chick will put it in play, senior from Tallahassee, Florida.
Woodruff, McLean, back sets. DeBlanc couldn't get it that time. Robinson tips it over. McLean was there. Woodruff blocked at the net. And that'll do it. Emmanuel College gets their first set win of the season as they take the first game 25-20 over Valdosta State. We'll get you some stats here as soon as we can. You are listening to the Bobcat Broadcast Network. Riley Williams, Connor King, back in 30 seconds.
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
And we welcome you back live to Georgia College Campus Centennial Center alongside Riley Williams. I'm Connor King as the Lions and Blazers meet here as the Lions got set 1 and we will move on to set 2. But first, Riley, what stats do we have from set 1?
Well, Julie DeBlanc for Emmanuel is having a fantastic day. Already halfway to her kill amount from yesterday. She has 5 kills with a 250 hit percentage, 2 digs, and a block. Jessica Gray also having a nice day for the Lions. 5 kills, 2 assists, 4 digs, no blocks though. And then Woodruff and McLean, 4 and 3 kills. McLean though having a day on the assists, 14 of them, and going along with 3 digs. And that'll do it for the stats for Emmanuel. On to Valdosta. Valdosta is having a down day compared to yesterday. Wadera, McKinnis, and Robinson all with 2 kills, and their team hit percentage is a .079 compared to Emmanuel's 2.4. So it's a different looking Valdosta team. They're not as trying to figure out the word at the net.
Good one.
Good one, yeah. Good one, Riley. Way to go. But that'll do it for stats. Not much else happening for Valdosta as we get set to start set number 2. Emmanuel took the first one, 25-20. And the teams take the court. Now Valdosta on the left side of your screen and Emmanuel on the right. Connor, you think Emmanuel can hang on and get this set as well?
We'll see. We found in Emmanuel's play, it's all about momentum.
Yep.
So we'll see. Valdosta, though, can be a really strong team. So they can have a bad set and then come back at you and get like a 15-point lead. So we'll see what happens here.
I think there's a little Game of Thrones music playing over the loudspeakers right now. I haven't heard this before. I was watching last night, and I wasn't expecting it to hear it here. As we get set to start the second set, Shubiu serves for Valdosta. McLean now. Neal, I'm going to snag that one.
Nice catch.
One-handed, baby. Odell.
1-0, Valdosta with the lead.
I knew it was coming right our way. When she hit it, I was excited. Here we go. Serve in play, Avery. McLean over to Woodruff. Woodruff gets all of it, and Chick digs it out. Sells. Nice attack. McLean tries to push it to the back. Battle at the net now. Dandridge sells with a powerful shot, and that lands, giving Valdosta their second point of this set.
Back left corner, just slams it down right there for a 2-0 lead as number 24 served it in for Valdosta.
Woodruff. The Dandridge now. Robinson finds the middle with a cheeky shot.
Right there in front of the net. Easy drop, 3-0. As Valdosta, after dropping the first set, has come back strong here to get the 3-0 lead here in the second. And now we're wiping some stuff up on Emmanuel's side, making sure the court is nice and clean for play.
You got to. You got to.
Valdosta will put the ball back in play once we're all set here. 3-0 lead in the second, and here we go.
Chloe Shubiu back to serve. Her fourth now of this set. Gray to McLean. Neal, it's over towards us. Connor was ready. And it looked like McLean wasn't really prepared for that dig as she kind of slipped. Yeah, the ref's checking to see where she fell there. They're not going to wipe anything up, though.
4-0, Valdosta lead as they put the ball in play for a 5th straight time.
McLean. Neal trying to get something going, doesn't work out. Sells cross court. That'll go out, and Emmanuel gets the first point of the match for them.
Left to right shot there, but too far to the right as it goes out of bounds. As Emmanuel will put it in with number 21, Aisha Avery. Sophomore from Lawrenceville, Georgia.
Libero to libero. Sells with a powerful shot and right. It's always nice to see those outside hitters going for the opposite back corner. Tough to defend.
And with that, the 5-1 lead for Valdosta. As number 16, Lindsay Robinson will save it in.
Called in there, nice rally. Emmanuel getting on the board.
Cutting it within 3, it's now 5-2, Blazer lead.
We have Dandridge. And a little punch there by McGinnis, saved by diving number 5, Nikki Cranning. And with a nice save from Cranning.
Dropping right there on Valdosta's side, couldn't get over the net. Emmanuel will put it back in.
Dandridge, McGinnis, back left corner from the right side. I mentioned it earlier, it's hard to defend.
6-3 as Valdosta doubles Emmanuel's score. Valdosta will put it in with number 4, Tammy Reyes Perez, freshman from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. And that ball will escape outside the back.
6-4, Valdosta lead. As it looks like we got some subs.
That is Jessica Gray and Gadesi coming in to serve, or Gassetti, excuse me. Gassetti, the server, on the smaller side of things, 5'2". She's making her presence known, though. Great serve. DeBlanc now. McLean back to DeBlanc. She was going for that back left corner on the right side. It did land a little too much juice.
Extends Valdosta lead right to 3, 7-4. They will put it in play with number 2, Chelsea Chavez, junior from Brandon, Florida.
Serve is low. Battle at the nets. Got a little tied up there. And they're going to call a net violation on number 7, Sarah Dandridge, giving Emmanuel the point.
3-point Emmanuel pulls in within 2, 7-5. These two teams are well matched today for this contest.
Right you are, Connor.
Keeping it close.
Chavers over to Shubiu. Gray with a power shot. Shubiu right back at you. Again, Gray trying to find that back left corner. Kept alive. What a save there by Neal. But Gray could not get to it. Gray and number 14, Mia McKenzie, both running towards the net. Too late, though. 8-5, Valdosta.
And number 12, Sydney Chick, puts it in for Valdosta.
Blocked at the net. That was Dandridge and Robertson. Gray trying to find that right side close to the net, but a little too much.
9-5 as Valdosta extends their lead. After dropping set 1, looking to take here in set 2.
McLean, that is McKenzie. They're calling a tip, and they get it. Emmanuel now, 6 points on the board. Valdosta 9.
Emmanuel will now put it in by number 2, Ashley McLean.
Oh, a short little serve caught Valdosta off guard. Service ace from McLean.
She'll get the serve again with her team down by 2 here in the second period.
After an ace, McLean misses left.
10-7, Valdosta. And number 7, Sarah Dandridge will put the ball in play. Junior from Orange Park, Florida.
Gray. They're calling a net violation. It seems to be on Chloe Shubiu as she was on the left front side. It's been a while without a stop, Connor.
10-8.
Dandridge sets to Shubiu, and she gets the kill.
Right over the net on the left side of the court. Nice hit. Pulled him up 11-8. 3-point contest here in the second.
Oh, we have a little break in the action here.
Trying to clear some stuff up with the refs and the coaches.
I think that is number 18, Sarah Neal. I think something happened to her hand as the Centennial Center falls quiet and Sarah Neal walks off the court. She's holding her left hand. It looks like she might have done something to it, maybe her wrist. Hope everything is okay. We got some trainers going over there. And Al Weston running to the back, trying to find our trainer as well.
Al Weston, the Sports Information Director here at Georgia College, helping host this classic.
And we have a sub in now. That is number 3, Guro Ki Froberg, a senior out of Aiskim, Norway.
Hopefully everything will go well back there and she'll be in good shape for the next game.
Yeah, hopefully so. Still holding her left hand. We got trainers out to her now. And back in the action.
Valdosta will put it back into play.
Shubiu served low. Over to Sells. Sells with a power shot, and it's still in. What a save there. That was number 23, Woodruff, for Emmanuel, and her team's loving the effort.
Just like that, pulled it within 4, 12-8, as a timeout is called. 12-8. Valdosta has the lead. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Bobcat Classic on the Bobcat Broadcast Network.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
And welcome you back to the Centennial Center. Alongside Riley Williams, I'm Connor King. 12-8, Valdosta lead. They look to come back from dropping set 1 here in set 2. We are about 7 seconds away from the start after the timeout. The horn is blown, and Valdosta will put it in play here. Up 12-8.
Shubu, low serve, hit the net. McLean to Woodruff. Woodruff blocked at the net. Gray. And that was Froberg. Sells now for Valdosta. McLean to Woodruff. Tried to find a little space there. McInnes found the back right, and it connects. McInnes, nice court awareness there. Saw nobody was in the back right of the court and placed it.
And just like that, they're out in front 13-8, 5-point lead. And Shubiyu will put the ball back in play for Valdosta.
Big, powerful hit there from McKenzie. McInnes now. McInnes found the back line.
Back line, right side of the court, and just like that, they get another one up 14-8. Shubiyu will serve it again.
Oh, Woodruff. Woodruff doesn't even know I don't know what happened there. She doesn't either. It kind of found her fist. She like punched it to the ground.
Ball just dropped. And that favors Valdosta up 15-8. They'll put it into play again. Valdosta hit it to the backcourt, giving Emmanuel a free point, 15-9. Number 21, Aisha Avery, will get the serve for the Lions.
Dandridge to Sells with determined look on her face. Gets the point for the Blazers.
Right next to the net. Pulled them up 16-9. Up by 7. Number 16, Lindsay Robinson serves.
DeBlanc. Dandridge back to McInnes. And McInnes will get the kill for Valdosta as they take a commanding lead 17-9.
After dropping that first set, Riley,
yeah,
they definitely have a game plan. Want to get back into this contest.
This is looking like the Valdosta team we saw yesterday.
They just need that first set to warm up, it looks like.
Yeah.
They're in this game.
DeBlanc to the back. Nice dig from Avery. Avery smiling. Hardy now over. Dandridge. That is Wadera. Wadera gets the kill.
From the center of the court over to the left. And just like that, 18-9. Valdosta doubles the Lions score.
It's not looking too good for Emmanuel right now. And the Lions can't seem to figure anything out as it bounced all over the place. Going out of bounds, 19-9 now.
Valdosta, McInnes hit it literally right over the net, and Emmanuel couldn't control it. And Valdosta's serve goes on the right corner, but out of bounds, and it'll give Emmanuel the free point. Emmanuel down 19-10 here in the second.
Froberg's serve is over. Dandridge, McInnes found the back left.
Right to left, diagonal shot for the 20-10 lead.
And there's a timeout on the court. That is a timeout from Emmanuel. As the score is 20-10 here in the second set. Valdosta State in the lead. We will be back in 30 seconds. Stay tuned, folks.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood,
To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
After the break, Valdosta find themselves up 20-10. We're looking to finish up the second period here. Second set. Valdosta dropped the first set, and they're looking to come through as they hold a commanding 10-point lead, 20-10, here in the second set. Valdosta will get the serve. They're trying to figure out who will serve the ball. There's apparently some confusion, Riley.
Thought that's what a timeout's for.
Clearly they did not figure that out yet. But they are talking, and it will be number 4, Tammy Reyes-Perez. That will put the ball back in play after the break.
Reyes-Perez, a 5'9" freshman out of Puerto Rico. To Blanc now. Perez, nice dig. Shubiu blocked by DeBlanc at the net. Emmanuel needs something here. That might just be the start.
20-11, they cut the lead to 9 as they do some subs. They're bringing in number 22, Gabby Gassetti, to serve it in for the Lions. And that drops right at the net. On Valdosta's side, Emmanuel gets the point, 20-12. And Gassetti will put it back into play. Down by 8.
Gassetti. Service low and to the right, out of bounds, giving Valdosta State a point.
21-12, Valdosta 4 away from their first set win in this game. Valdosta will give it to number 2 for the serve, Chelsea Chavez.
Service low, little too low. 2 service errors back to back. Gassetti and then Shavers. Now DeBlanc will command Emmanuel's serve. Dig there by Shavers. Over to Shubiu. Gray blocked at the net by Dandridge. Gray again. Dandridge, little no-look shuffle shot. Dandridge has nailed that shot multiple times yesterday and today. Impressive stuff from Sarah Dandridge.
Right to left slightly, right at the net. And now Valdosta is number 12 with the serve, Sydney Chick.
Chick serve in the middle, and that'll be a service ace, giving them a 10-point lead again.
That caused the Lion to roll on the ground there, could not get it. 23-13, Valdosta. And Chick now waits for the cue to put the ball back in play for the Blazers. And we're wiping stuff up on Emmanuel's side, making sure once again the floor is safe for play. Valdosta only needs 2 to win their first set and tie up the game. This is the third of 4 games we have today. 7th of 8 on the weekend, all here at the Centennial Center at Georgia College campus.
Happy to host Valdosta, Emmanuel, Anderson, and Lees McCray are the teams participating alongside Georgia College. And we'll get things started again. A little whiff there from Mia McKenzie. And now it is set point for Valdosta, looking to tie things.
24-13. As Chick puts it in for the Blazers.
Woodruff. Hardy sets, for Gray, and Gray converts.
Literally in the center of Valdosta's side. Deport within 10, but they're gonna need a big rally because Valdosta only needs 1 to secure the set win.
10-point Hardy serve. Dandridge back sets to Robinson. Hardy back sets and finds it. That is number 3, Guro Key Froberg, the senior out of Ascham, Norway, with the kill.
Diving try from Valdosta, but just couldn't get it.
Froberg with her 2nd kill of the day. Serve is inbounds. Tammy Reyes-Perez was looking at it and is disappointed with the result.
24-16. They're cutting into the lead, down by 8 now. They're putting it again.
And that'll do it, folks. Game number 2, set number 2 goes to Valdosta State. 25-16, your final in set number 2 here, tied 1-1. We'll take a 30-second break and get back to you with the stats.
Change is constant. Technologies, careers, society. Georgia College is not about landing your first job. It's about preparing for success in a changing world. From the moment you step on campus, you have an immediate sense of belonging. At Georgia College, learning takes place all around us. Our students are critical thinkers, ready to graduate into a complex world. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, man, T, move down.
It's a tearjerker!
And we welcome you back to the Centennial Center on Georgia College campus, Georgia, as the Emerald College Lions find themselves knotted up 1 apiece with the Valdosta State University Blazers here in Game 7 of the Bobcat Classic. 2 sets in, and what do we have from set 2, Riley?
From set 2, things have changed now. The hit percentage for Valdosta has gone up to 273, and Emmanuel's has dropped down to 198. The attacks are still in favor of Emmanuel, 81-66, and his kills, 27-25. Errors, though, Emmanuel has 11 compared to 7 for Valdosta, and 5 aces for Valdosta compared to 3 for Emmanuel. Jessica Gray having a day for Emmanuel, 8 kills, 2 assists, 5 digs, and she leads the Lions hopefully to a 3rd set win. And Ansley McLean with 17 assists, 3 digs, 5 total points. And Aisha Avery leading the team with 7 digs. On to Valdosta State, Katie McGinnis with 9 kills, more than she had yesterday with a 643 hit percentage. 1 dig and 1 assist for McGinnis. And we have Sarah Dandridge on pace for another record-breaking game. 20 assists so far, and only in the 3rd set with a 333 hit percentage from Dandridge and 1 dig. In the digs category, Sydney Chick, though, leads Valdosta with 9. Connor, who do you think takes this 3rd set?
I think it's whoever can come back on top. That's the good statistics you got there, Riley, and we'll see if anything changes. Like you said, the statistics really changed from set 1 to set 2.
Yep.
As Valdosta now occupies the right side of the court, Emmanuel will occupy the left side of the court here. We'll see who can take the 2-1 advantage, because we're going to need at least 4 sets today to declare a winner.
Oh yeah, at least. I think Valdosta might take this one though. They're looking strong. They had a consistent 9 to 10 point lead last game, or last set I should say, as I think Emmanuel will get the serve first. As we're seeing a little more of number 15, Stephanie Hardy. Hardy now with 2 assists. She's kind of taken over the quote-unquote libero with a 500 hit percentage. She's the main person after that first hit that ball is going to, as the ref gives her the ball. We are about to start set 3.
Hardy, sophomore from Durham, North Carolina, will get the third set underway just after we have a discussion with the refs here. And she heads back, and we are set for the third set of this at least 4-set contest. Hardy serves it in play.
McInnes. Dandridge. Back to Shubiu. Shubiu goes way deep, giving Emmanuel the first point of the third set.
Too far deep and left. Hardy will put back into play up 1-0.
And Hardy serve into the net.
Pretty much can't describe it more than that.
I know.
But 1-1. And Valdosta is number 24. Shubiu will put it in play.
Hardy. And that is number 3, Froberg, with her third kill of the day. 2-1 Emmanuel now.
Emmanuel return to number 13, Jessica Gray.
That was a nice attack there from Wadera. And looks like the ball will get over here. Connor's gonna go grab it for us. Thank you, Connor. Attaboy, Connor. Gray gets the serve. Chick now. Shubiu with a nice kill there. Plenty of power on it. Welcome back, Connor. How was it? How was it getting the ball?
It was a race, so I caught it. We are back in play. There goes point 2. Valdosta. 3-all here in the third. 1-1 score overall.
Hardy. Woodruff. Woodruff will get the kill. Hardy with her third assist. And Woodruff now looking at 8 kills on the day.
4-3 advantage Lions. As number 24, Jenna Woodruff, puts it in play.
And that'll be a service ace for Aisha Avery.
And she'll serve it again. Now it's a 5-3 advantage.
Shubiu, Dandridge, stuffed at the net by DeBlanc, and DeBlanc sends it right back where it came from. That is Julie DeBlanc with her 6th kill of the day. Valdosta State not liking what they're seeing. Emmanuel coming out strong here in this third set. Timeout Valdosta. We'll be back in a minute. Stay with us, folks.
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
Welcome back, folks. here to Centennial Center. Emmanuel 6, Valdosta State 3 here in the third set. Aisha Avery back to serve for Emmanuel. It's over. Chick to Dandridge to Sells. Connor's getting bombarded over here with balls as Sells gets the kill. Oh boy, Connor. Connor with 2 catches today. We'll put that on the stat sheet. Reyes Perez now with the serve.
6-4.
Oh yeah. For Emmanuel. Hardy, DeBlanc, nice save there by Reyes Perez. Wow, Shubiu with ice in her veins. That was a rocket.
Solid hit right there. Bringing Emmanuel up 6-5. As number 4 for Valdosta puts it in, Tammy Reyes Perez.
DeBlanc just tried to literally finger roll it over the net. Dandridge, Sells, attempts the same. Avery's there. Froberg, no good. Sells, no good. Got to rally, folks. Sells. Hardy. Take a seat. This will be a long one. Never mind. Woodare and Sells there for the block and the kill. Tied up here in the Thunderdome.
6-all here in the third. Valdosta's Tammy Reyes Perez puts it in.
Hardy over to Woodruff. Sells there for the dig. This hit by Hardy. Saved there by Froberg. And Woodruff. Shot too low. Right into the net. Giving Valdosta State a 1-point advantage.
And Reyes Perez will continue again. At least the third straight serve here in the third set.
Reyes Perez taking her time with this serve. It's low. Good serve. DeBlanc now to Froberg. And that is Dandridge again. Dandridge with her second no-look shot of the day. It's almost like a no-look pass in basketball. You're hitting somebody on the block, but you're looking at the three-point line. And that will cause Emmanuel to call a timeout as they go down 6-8 here in the third set. Connor, we're going to take a 1-minute break, and we will be back with you guys as soon as this timeout is over.
Thank you, Riley. You're tuned to the Bobcat Broadcast Network on the Bobcat Classic.
Change is constant. Technologies, careers, society. Georgia College is not about landing your first job. It's about preparing for success in a changing world. From the moment you step on campus, you have an immediate sense of belonging. At Georgia College, learning takes place all around us. Our students are critical thinkers, ready to graduate into a complex world. Georgia College, your public liberal arts university.
Welcome back, folks, here. 8-6 in favor of Valdosta over Emmanuel College. Tammy Reyes Perez back to serve for the Blazers. Third set tied 1 apiece. Hardy. Woodruff stuffed by Dandridge and Wadera. Dandridge very excited about that.
Emmanuel couldn't control it. It drops on the side, 9-6, Valdosta leads. As Tammy Reyes Perez continues to serve for the Blazers.
Hardy to DeBlanc. DeBlanc with a little misdirection, catching Wadera guard. Wadera going to her right, and not able to reach back to her left.
And Emmanuel Lyons will get the serve. We'll figure out who will serve. And we'll go to number 2, Ashley McLean. They find themselves down 9-7 here in the third.
McLean's serve is good. Dandridge back to Wadera. That was Gray. And Hardy sneaks it over for her first attack of the game. Gets the kill.
Valdosta trying to hit it back, but went right off the net. And now the Lions, McLean puts it in again, now down by 1.
Sells stuffed at the net, but that will be in favor of Valdosta. Sells with some great power here on the left side.
And just like that, 10-8. The lead goes to Valdosta.
We have Gray to Hardy, and they're calling a double hit there by Gray. It's always tough to tell when you have your arms locked together going towards the ball. Sometimes it'll hit both of them, and the refs will catch it.
11-8.
Nice dig from Avery, the libero. DeBlanc sends it in the middle. Shubiu. Hardy. Power shot by DeBlanc. Well dug there by Shavers. Shavers again. Dug by Avery. This is a battle, folks. Shavers a third time. She is killing it. A fourth time, Shavers. Almost, and yeah, another no-look shot by Sarah Dandridge, leading to a Valdosta point.
12-8 Valdosta. They go up 4 now. And after dropping that first set, they've really taken charge of this game. Like you said earlier, we're seeing what the Blazers are made of from yesterday, Riley.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Valdosta State came out a little slow in the first set, dropping it. And Shavers couldn't handle that one. Giving Emmanuel their first point in a while. 9-12 now in favor of Valdosta.
Emmanuel will pick up the serve. Getting the point off to the right side. And Gabby Gassetti will serve it in. We're number 22.
Gassetti serve is good. Shavers over to Shubiu. Shubiu. Oh, Shubiu will get the kill. The ball rolled across the net for about 2 feet there. It was kind of interesting.
Nice kill, though. It still counts. And they'll pull them within 4, 13-9. Blazer lead.
Chick serve. Woodruff. Hardy to DeBlanc. Chick couldn't handle it. She was going to her right. That ball was hit low left as DeBlanc will get the kill.
Emmanuel gets the point, 13-10. As number 9, Joy DeBlanc will serve.
DeBlanc now 7 kills on the day with 2 digs and 2 blocks as well. Robinson. Hardy. Neal. Neal gets the kill. Not much going from Sarah Neal today as she led the team in kills yesterday. That is only her second. Granted, we haven't seen her much today in action.
Pulling it within 2, 13-11. Blazer lead.
And there's a service ace from Julie DeBlanc.
She'll look to keep things rolling as she's helped her Blazers pull within 1.
I think if Emmanuel scores here, Valdosta is looking for a timeout.
See me, that's the Lions pulling within the Blazers score.
Robinson.
And there you go, 13-0.
13 up. Robinson's shot into the net. And Emmanuel is looking for a comeback here. This will be a long game, folks.
Lions put it in play.
And that is Julie into the net. Service error.
14-13 as Blazers, after getting it tied up, take a lead again. Number 7 will serve, Sarah Dandridge.
Hardy. Neal's shot blocked at the net. Dandridge is there. Neal again. Punched over by Robinson. Hardy with a tip. Dandridge. That was McInnes. We have a volley here, folks. We have a good one. Until McKenzie mishit that ball into the net. She kind of took an awkward jump there.
Valdosta would go up 15-13 on that play. As Dandridge will get her second straight serve.
Woodruff to Hardy. Hardy over to Neal. Chavers was there. Shubiu on the kill now. Way too far. Emmanuel point.
3 point there on the hard hit. It went too far. 15-14, Valdosta lead. And Stephanie Hardy will serve it in for the Lions.
McInnes into the net. And that'll tie the game up again. 15 all. As Valdosta State will take their time out. 15 all, like I said earlier. We'll be back in 1 minute. You are listening to the Bobcat Broadcast Network. Stay tuned, folks.
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
Back here at the Centennial Center in Milledgeville, 15-15, the Emerald College Lions, Valdosta State University Blazers here in the third. Hardy will put the ball in play for the Lions. That's a diving try by Hardy, could not pick it up. And that gives Valdosta the point, 16-15. They're checking to make sure everything's okay. That was quite a dive by Hardy. And we got the towels out. It looks like she's okay as she's walking fine.
Yeah.
Just wiping up the floor.
You know, Woodruff a little shaken up on that play.
Just making sure everything is good after that big dive by Hardy. And it looks like everything is good, as that also take a 16-15 lead on the play.
It's a close third set here. Whoever wins this set, I feel, will have the momentum to carry them to victory. Although Valdosta showed strong efforts after their first set loss.
So far this weekend, as this is game 7, we have not had one go all 5 rounds, 5 sets. So we will see what happens in this match. Nice try there from the Lions. Valdosta would go up 17-15. And number 24, Chol Shibiu will serve it in. Valdosta up 17-15. Just wiping the court again, making sure everything is good. 17-15 advantage Blazers. On both sides, we're wiping on both sides here.
Yeah.
So making sure the full court is set to go here.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a little trouble on the Facebook live stream, it seems to be. So we're having a little joke battle here. We're talking World Rugby apparently has blocked our content from Facebook. But you can still catch us on the Bobcat Broadcast Network on YouTube as we'll get back to the action. And that is the Lions getting a kill as they tie the game back up 17-17. That was Sarah Neal.
Right there, now it's a 1-point contest, Valdosta with the 1-point lead.
Dandridge to McInnes. McInnes' shot swatted by McKenzie.
Right there, nice hit. And now number 18 will serve it in, Sarah Neal. 17 all here.
Sells with plenty of power behind it. They call a net violation, looked to be on Froberg of Emmanuel.
18-17, Valdosta with the point. Pointed up by 1. Keeping it very close. We've seen in all these sets tonight. They've all been close.
Except for the second. The second, Valdosta did hold a pretty big lead, but it did end up being pretty close. You are right.
But the Lions did put up a fight, I think.
They did.
Valdosta got to 24, and then I think the Lions scored like 3 or 4 times. So we'll see.
We shall see.
18 all here in the vid.
Avery's serve is good. Dandridge back sets to McInnes. Hardy to Blanc. No trouble there for Dandridge.
Nice dive there by Hardy, but couldn't pick it up.
Yeah, Avery had the dig, but just hit it enough to where Hardy couldn't reach it.
19-18, Blazer advantage. Number 4, Tammy Reyes-Perez will put it in.
Hardy to Blanc, She jumped a little too late, or a little too early, excuse me. Did not catch that ball where it needed to be. And there will be a timeout for, I believe, Emmanuel. And we will take a break. 30 seconds. We'll be right back with you, folks. Stay tuned.
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 20-18 is your score. Valdosta State on top of Emmanuel College. And the Blazers look to hold on to this lead coming out of a timeout. 1-1, your total score here. And Valdosta State looking to close this out.
Only up 20-18, so it's going to be tight, but we'll see. This round has been close all the way. And Tammy Reyes-Perez will put it in for the Blazers.
Low serve, handled well by Neal. Froberg's shot blocked. Oh, Sells saw that back left corner and took advantage of it.
21-18, Blazers extend their lead to 3. As Reyes-Perez will put it in again.
Neal was there in the back left corner this time. DeBlanc. DeBlanc caught all of the net there when she hit the ball.
Giving Valdosta up to 22. Leads by 4. Reyes Perez again will put it in.
Neal. Now Froberg. Chick over to Dandridge. Dandridge back. Heads up Sam Elliott.
Going right into the booth. And now it's 22-19. Close one here. Emmanuel is definitely making a run. They'll put the ball in play.
McLean's serve is good. Dandridge. Wadera. And Wadera catches the Lions moving in opposite directions.
Diving try by Woodruff, but cannot pick it up. They'll wipe that area and make sure it's nice and clean. And Valdosta's Chavez will put it in. Valdosta up 23-19. Looking at a 2-1 advantage.
I don't think I've ever seen a game where they've wiped so much stuff off the ground.
Who knows? Maybe it's against the middle of the afternoon. I don't know. This is the serve from Valdosta.
Low serve by Chavers. DeBlanc blocked by Wadera. Kept alive though. Now Shubiu. Nice dig from Neal. Woodruff. To Wadera. Avery now. Woodruff again. Blocked at the net. Was Wadera. Dandridge to Shubiu. Shubiu shot hard, giving Emmanuel the point. 3-point game now.
Too far in the center, and pulls in within 3. 23-20. Looking close here. Here in the third, it's 1-1 overall. As number 22, Gabby Gassetti will put it in play for the Lions.
And Shubiu watched that one go out as it is now set point for Valdosta State.
Too far on the right side, 24-20, 3-point Valdosta.
Chick serve is in. Avery kept alive. And that is Neal's shot into the net, ending the third set. 25-20 in favor of Valdosta State. And we will head into the fourth set. Valdosta leading the game 2-1. And we will be back with 1:30 left before the fourth set starts to give you the stats. Stay tuned on the Bobcat Broadcast Network.
Na 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 na, I love you so. I love you, I love you. La 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 la, la 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 la.
We're here.
Yay!
It's a short drive from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, man, move down.
It's a tearjerker!
Welcome back to the Centennial Center on Georgia College campus in Milledgeville, Georgia, alongside Riley Williams and Connor King. 3 sets in as the Valdosta State University Blazers find themselves up 2-1 after their set 3 win over the Emerald College Lions. And Riley, what do we have stat-wise from set number 3, where Valdosta went up 2-1?
Well, the hit percentage is still ever-changing. 217 for Valdosta, so down a little bit, and Emmanuel's even down more, 140 now. Emmanuel still leads on attacks and kills, 129 to 106, kills 38 to 37. And Woodruff is now leading Emmanuel in kills with 9, followed closely by DeBlanc and Gray, both with 8. Woodruff also with 7 digs alongside McLean and Neal, and Avery with the most digs, though, with 11. McLean with 17 assists, and as we've seen, the girth of the assists come now from Stephanie Hardy, and she has 10. And so moving to Valdosta, McInnes leads with kills in 10 with 1 dig assist, Sells with 9, and Wadera and Shubiu both with 5. Dandridge still has the majority of assists with 8, and Sydney Chick leading the digs category with 17. Overall digs, 54-47 in favor of Valdosta, and it is tied in assists, 35-35. And we look to kick things off here, 4th set. Valdosta leading 2-1 over Emmanuel College as the refs take their place, get ready for set number 4 of Game 7 of the Bobcat Classic.
Blazers will actually come back from being down 0-1 to come back and take 3 straight and 4. But on the other side, the Lions will to force the first set 5 of the weekend. We have not had a set 5 yet all weekend long. So we'll see what is to come here in set number 4 between the Emerald College Lions of Franklin Springs, Georgia, and the Valdosta State University Blazers of Valdosta, Georgia. There's 2 Georgia teams go at it here.
Shubiu looks to be the server. Will start out for Valdosta.
Just waiting until we get all the cues from everyone.
We're waiting on a ref here. I think she had to take a restroom break. She's back, got her flag, got the ball. And here we go. Set number 4, Valdosta State, Emmanuel.
Valdosta occupied the left side of the court for set number 4. Lions will take the right side.
Shubiu serve. First point of the set. It'll be a service ace for Chloe Shubiu.
And that's a good start for the Blazers as they look to come down 3 straight after the 0-1 drop.
McLean and McKenzie gets her kill.
Nice kill there on the right side of the court, tying up at 1 here in the 4th.
Yeah, McKenzie getting her 2nd kill of the day, moving herself up to an even hit percentage. Back sets to McInnes. Neal was there. Neal now trying to find space. Great dig by Chick. What a shot by Sells. Tristan Sells with her 10th kill, tying McInnes for the most in this game.
Nice there. 2 Lions to dive, giving Valdosta a 2-1 lead. Number 16, Lindsay Robinson with the serve.
Woodruff is there for the dig, and now Woodruff on the attack. Robinson, Dandridge, Sells. Sells almost had another kill. Gray taps it over. A little interesting passing there from the Blazers, and that ball will sail out of bounds, giving Valdosta a point.
3 point, 3-1 early in the 4th. Robinson puts it in again.
Sarah Dandridge needs 10 more assists to break her number from yesterday of 38. She's at 29 right now.
4-1 lead right over the net.
That'll be a point for Emmanuel as it tips off Wadera and McInnes.
Pulling it within 2, 4-2. Now number 21 will get served, Aisha Avery.
Dandridge sells. Once again, a powerful shot. Handled well by the Lions. Dandridge back set for McInnes. Avery couldn't handle that one as McInnes gets her kill. That'll be McInnes' 11th kill of the match.
Nice kill there from the right side that landed slightly inward toward the back of the court, but inbound for a nice kill. 5-2 Valdosta. And Tammy Reyes-Perez will put it in for the Blazers. Up 5-2.
Woodruff, Hardy. Dandridge over to Sells. Sells winds up. Blocked by Neal. That one's sitting back into the ground. That is Wadera. Kayla Wadera with her 5th block of the game.
And with that 6-2 lead, Valdosta looking to keep the momentum from the last 2 set wins. 6-2. Reyes-Perez puts it in.
Woodruff tries to tap it. Sells. And I think Dandridge or Wadera is called for a double hit. And they both looked very confused there.
Either way, it'll be Lions point, 6-3. I mean, the Lions will get the serve here, and it will go to number 18, Sarah Neal. Sophomore from Sarasota, Florida.
Short serve. Sells winds up. Avery was ready. Hardy back sets to DeBlanc. DeBlanc's shot just too far, and it'll land out of bounds. 7-3 now, Valdosta. Excuse me, that was in.
6-4.
6-4, wow. I was wrong. Excuse me. We have a rally going. Chick is there. Dandridge. Sells. Fakes the shot. Little tap over and gets the point.
Valdosta now gets that 7 point.
There it is.
They go at 7-4. And they'll let number 2 serve it up. Chelsea Chavez. 3-point lead here in the fourth, 7-4. Valdosta up 2-1 overall. Waiting for the court to be set.
Once again cleaning. They seem to do that often. Shavers. Serve is in. Gray handles it. DeBlanc. Shavers let that one go. She thought it was going to fall out of bounds, but it caught the line. 5-7 now in favor of Valdosta. Emmanuel serve, though. And that is Woodruff. Woodruff serves low, and it'll be a service ace.
And just like that. It's now 6, 1-point game here in the fourth. As Emmanuel will put it back in play.
Emmanuel not going away. And as Wadera looks up at the ref, as she gets called for another double hit. Nice dig from Shubiu. And that'll land. Dandridge gets a point. Dandridge nice with a little tap over, and Avery could not reach it.
Valdosta continues to hold the lead. The Emerald is still looking for the first lead of the set. Valdosta has had the advantage as Chick gets it to put it in for the Blazers.
Hardy sets cross court. Avery was there. Now Gray. Gray will ride the net into a point for Valdosta.
Pulled it up 9-7. And that drops on Emerald's side, giving them the point, it looks like. 9-8. DeBlanc will get the serve.
Emmanuel hanging around. DeBlanc serve. In play. Shavers. Dandridge back sets. Robinson is there. And that gives the point to Valdosta. 2-point game now.
Emmanuel keeping it close, still looking for that first lead of the set. They want to tie this up and force a set 5. 10-8.
Hardy. Oh, she almost found the spot. Didn't matter because Dandridge's attempted dig goes out of bounds.
10-9. Emerald will get the serve. Number 15, Stephanie Hardy.
Dandridge. A little confusion from Robinson and Shubiu. This ref is being a stickler for and double hits. Fair call, though, this time on Emmanuel.
They'll give Valdosta the point, 11-9. As they continue to lead Emmanuel all through the set, but even with the 2-point lead, it's close. And that drops on Emmanuel, hit it out of bounds, and Valdosta gets a point. 12-9 as number 24, Cho Shabiu with serve.
Neal tried to find a pocket of open space. Hardy sends it to the back. Shubiu is there. And that'll be a double hit called on Robinson.
And with that double hit, it will give Emmanuel the ball, 12-10.
It is Gray back to serve. Gray's serve is in, played by Chick. Dandridge. McKenzie's there. It'll be a battle at the net. Oh, nice dig from. That was Neal, and they get the point as well.
Awesome hit there right in the center of the court. 12-11, Valdosta leads. And Valdosta lost control of the ball at the net. Emmanuel point, and timeout is called. It's 12-12 here in the fourth. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. You're listening to the Bobcat Classic on the Bobcat Broadcast Network.
We often get the question, where does the money go? More than 90% of NCAA revenue supports 89 championships and more than 1,100 member schools that give $2.7 billion in scholarships each year. Look around you. There are more than 450,000 student athletes competing every year, succeeding on the field, in the classroom, and in life. Bottom line, we put our money where our mission is.
Alongside Riley Williams and Connor King in the fourth, 12-12. As this could go either way, Riley. It's been really close. Emmanuel has yet to take the lead, though. It's been close.
It has.
But Valdosta always seemed to have the lead when one team had the lead.
Yeah, I think Valdosta is just a more experienced team here. They play a little bit better as a team. As Emmanuel, they have an individual player in Woodruff and Neal that kind of help this entire team out. But we'll see here as Emmanuel gets things started. Dandridge, Sells. Oh, still up. They thought, but Chick with a nice pancake block. And McInnes. They have to hit it over now. Drops over. This is a rally, folks. Back set for McInnes. Still kept alive. Hardy fell into the net. And that'll be advantage Valdosta now.
And once again, Valdosta, as you said, experienced that lead again, 13-12. But Emmanuel somehow is not able to find the lead despite being right in this game. Number 16 of Valdosta will serve, Lindsey Robinson. And right now we're getting the court ready as a ref is talking to the Lions coach. I guess clarifying that Valdosta point.
Yep.
And here we go.
Robinson serve into the net, tied back up. And now Aisha Avery back to serve for Emmanuel as the Lions look to take their first lead of this set. Valdosta's Dandridge. Dandridge sets to McInnes, and McInnes gets the kill.
13 all. Once again, we are tied. We'll see if Emmanuel can get out in front here. As number 4 of Valdosta, Tammy Reyes-Perez. And they got the 1 point advantage.
Service ace from Reyes-Perez. Found that open spot in the middle, too far away from Gray.
And Reyes-Perez will put it in play again, 15-13. Reyes-Perez puts it in.
And Woodruff is thrown off there as that ball took a wacky bounce off of the net.
Couldn't get control there, and Valdosta find himself up 3 here in the middle of the fourth. Reyes-Perez looks in to put it in again for a 3rd straight time.
16-13 your score. Sells. Dandridge back to Sells. It's been a battle at the net lately as Wadera tries. Nice dig there from Hardy. Woodruff's shot. Her shot is too far.
Too far on the left. 3-point Valdosta, 17-13, and Reyes-Perez again will get to serve it in play as Valdosta has come out strong after the break.
Hardy sets to DeBlanc. Oh my goodness, that ball rolled literally halfway across the net before going out of bounds, giving a point to Emmanuel.
17-14 of Emmanuel's number 18, Sarah Neal puts it in.
Wadera back sets to Sells. My goodness gracious. That one would have taken a head off.
And with that, 18-14, Valdosta has the ball again as number 2, Chelsea Shavers will get the serve.
Shubiu, strong attack. Woodruff blocked at the net. Hardy couldn't save it.
And Valdosta gets the point. 19-14, they look to close it out down by 0-1. They went up 2-1, and now they're looking to come back from the 0-1 deficit. Chavez serves off the net. Point Emerald, 15-19. And now Jenna Woodruff, number 23, will serve it in.
That shot from Shubiu will land as it is now a 5-point game, 20-15. Sydney Chick now serving for Valdosta. Hardy sets. That shot by Gray is blocked at the net by Robinson and Dandridge.
21-15. 6-point lead and only 4 more as Valdosta looks to close out Game 7 of the Bobcat Classic.
Four points away. Good dig there from Chick as Chavers sends it over. Hardy tries to place it. And DeBlanc gets a massive block as Emmanuel takes a point.
And with that point, they come within 5, 21-16. As number 9 serves Julie DeBlanc.
Dandridge sets to Shubiu. That shot is out. It's Emmanuel, 17-21 now. DeBlanc back to serve.
Nice point there to keep Emerald's hope rolling here. And they face elimination in set 4.
You know, Connor, after a while sitting down, your back starts to hurt.
Yeah, get up and stretch, especially for these long games.
I know. What a save there by DeBlanc. Gray. And Dandridge isn't having that. She gets another block. That is her. That is Sarah Dandridge's 5th block of the match.
Speaking of long days, stay tuned. We got our finale. 2 very strong teams that I believe are both 2-0.
They are.
On the year. Georgia College Bobcats hosting Anderson University Trojans.
Dandridge sets. Shubiu and McKenzie is not having that. Mia McKenzie on the block. It's a close game, folks. Emmanuel is not going away as Hardy steps back to serve.
That Trojans Bobcats game will come your way 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game right here on the Bobcat Broadcast Network. And the ball right into the stand. Teleports and dodgeball.
Sam Jones over there, everybody doing the PA. He was on broadcast early, I'm sure you heard him. Now he's over there catching balls. Chavers sets to Dandridge. Shubiu, oh wow, little cheeky finesse shot there. Had to bring out the English accent for that.
23-19, 2 more. And Valdosta State will look to improve on their 1-1 record. Look to go up 2-1 on the year.
Shubiu serves. And that was a nice, powerful shot there by Sarah Neal. 3-point game.
And number 13, Jessica Gray, sends it in for Emmanuel.
Hardy back sets to Neal, and Neal gets it again. 2-point game. Emmanuel is hanging around.
21-23, and a time is called as the sides will look to see how they want to finish out this contest. You're tuned to the Bobcat Classic. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Bobcat Classic on the Bobcat Radio Network.
Hey, Banks. Have a seat and let me make you uncomfortable. Up those grades, son, or the only position you'll be playing in college is sitting on me. You're still awake? Have a seat on old Mr. Bench. At least your buns will fall asleep.
Is this the one about the high school hotshot who gets benched in college?
Hey, man, T, move down.
It's a tearjerker!
All right, we are back here, folks, in the latter half of the fourth set. Valdosta 23 and Emmanuel 21. Emmanuel will serve. This is Jessica Gray, number 13. See if Emmanuel can come out of this come out of this timeout, excuse me, with any kind of momentum. Dandridge back sets to McInnes. And Gray kind of was confused there on the tip. And it is now set point.
24-21. Valdosta looking to finish off their comeback. Dropping set one. They're looking to take 2, 3, and now 4 here.
Robinson served into the net. She has done that 2 times in a row now. 2-point game. Avery back to serve for Emmanuel.
Emmanuel keeping it tight. 2. Advantage goes to the Blazers.
Chick. Dandridge over to Sells. Sells finishes it off. What a shot by number 1 Tristan Sells to end this game. Valdosta State takes a 3-1 victory. Last set 25-22. Connor, were you expecting anything different?
I think this was tight. I think Emmanuel did come out on top with it and get in set one, but like you said, experience is something key. As we wait for stats to come over, be sure to stick around, as in 30 minutes, about 35 minutes from a few seconds ago, we'll have Georgia College Bobcats hosting the Anderson University Trojans. Trojans will come in 2-0, Bobcats will come in 2-0. The two teams who are undefeated to cap off the Bobcat Classic, and hopefully we'll have some statistics. The papers coming out over there, Riley, as we look to recap Game 7 prior to Game 8 of the Bobcat Classic.
Yeah, we're looking forward to a good Game 8. Georgia College, like you said, 2-0. Anderson as well, 2-0. But Valdosta State, takes this one in 4 sets. We've yet to have a game go to 5 sets or more. Or just 5 sets, excuse me. But we'll go ahead. I have some stats here on the live stats. And Julie LeBlanc for Emmanuel finishes off with 12 kills, leading her team. Woodruff with 8, Woodruff with 9, Gray with 8, Neal with 7. In the dig category, there are 2 that stood out. Jessica Gray with 12 and Sarah Neal with 14. Assists, Hardy had 17 and McLean with 18. And that'll do it. Well, with the blocks category, total blocks, Julie Blanc with 5 and Mia McKenzie with 3. Going down to the Valdosta side of things, we're going to check it out here as we receive statistics. Katie McInnes and Tristan Sells both with 13 kills, led either team. And Shubiu with 7 and Wadera with 6. In the digs category, Sydney Chick stands out for Valdosta with 23 digs. And we had 3 players with 10. That was ourselves, Shubiu, and Chavers. And Sarah Dandridge ties her stat from yesterday with 38 assists. And in the total blocks category, Wadera had 7 and Dandridge with 6. Dandridge probably my MVP of this game, but that'll just about do it here for Game 7. Valdosta State out on top. Connor, what you got?
And with that win, Valdosta goes up 2-1 on the year. The Emerald College Lions goes down 0-3 on the year. And with that, we complete Game 7. As Valdosta takes Game 7. Stay tuned. Half an hour, we'll have Game 8 for you. Alongside partner for Riley Williams, I'm Connor King and our entire crew here at Georgia College. We thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned, we have Game 8 coming up soon. You're tuned right here to the Bobcat Classic, Bobcat Broadcast Network.